then I have no choice but to make you beg for his help.
Well, snap.
No, she got away.
What should we do?
Help her, of course. What else?
That actually sounds like Goofy.
Yeah, this is my goofy voice, and I can make him sound like that he's hearing things inside his head.
That's so
I'm
funny.
I'm hearing voices inside my head. Yup.
Oh, I gotta show you something. So I told you they were doing a incentive at work where you could like win certain things, and I wanted the electric motorcycle.
Ooh,
That's it.
it's like a carbon black.
Yeah.
That does look pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. Goes like 65 miles an hour. It's electric. It's got like a 60-mile battery on it.
No, you're gonna.
Oh, I was gonna tell you.
What?
I think I mentioned it last time. I've been working on this Easter egg on Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Okay, yeah.
I beat it
Oh, you got it? You got the Easter egg?
after 10 years. 10 years. I finally did it.
This is a Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
Yeah, it's an Easter egg from Black Ops 2.
Oh, Black Ops 2.
But they remastered it for Black Ops 3.
Okay.
So the level's essentially the same. So, finally beat it.
So remind me, what was the Easter egg?
So like, it's to get an achievement. So, like I said, there's four. So it's a very complex one. So you have to craft 4 weapons during this time, and so zombies mode in Call of Duty is just basically wave after wave after wave of endless zombies, right, coming at you. Right, so I mean, you can try to go for like high rounds and things like that, like just survive. It's like all just survival. Or in this level, there's this Easter egg where so you have to craft 4 weapons, each with 4 different components to them, and each one needing to be upgraded with 3 steps. Right? Or no, sorry, there's 4 components to craft each staff. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 5. Sorry. So that's 20 items that you need to pick up, and some of them only show up at specific times. 20 items you need to pick up, then you need to craft these, all while there's like an endless waves and waves and waves of zombies coming after you. Then you need to upgrade said staffs. They're these elemental staffs. You upgrade them. You upgrade them, and they become more powerful weapons. But to upgrade them, there's at least 3 different steps, right? Whether that's destroying a certain number of zombies with them, or doing other steps inside of the level to do that, right? So that's just step 1,
Right. Of just crafting.
right? Crafting them and upgrading each elemental staff. Freaking sucks. Then
Oh, wait, elemental staff? So
yeah,
there's
yes. There's a fire, an ice, a wind, and an electric.
so there's magic weapons
Yep.
in
Uh-huh.
in a typical Call of Duty game.
Yep.
I thought it was just like guns.
Well, it
Just
is mostly.
your military shtick.
Well, it is mostly guns, but you do these like your this level is specifically like this old burial site for like an ancient energy source kind of thing. And
Okay.
the ancient energy source turns people into zombies as they excavate it.
Right.
So it's kind of so that's like kind of the thing. But anywho, so then let's see, after you upgrade all the staffs, then you need to, and in this stage there are 3 gigantic robots patrolling around at specific places, and there's a way you can get up inside of each robot. So you need to then take all these staffs, which you can only carry 1 of at a time, by the way, from a specific location where you have to use a teleporter to get to.
okay.
Move these staffs into these different locations inside of 3 of them are inside of the robots, 1's in another location, right? Which you can only carry 1 at a time. So you have to make this trip multiple times. Again, this whole process going through with wave after wave after wave of zombies and zombies and zombies and zombies just coming at you, right? So it's not only like a giant puzzle to do, but it's got like it's a puzzle that keeps fighting back at literally every opportunity. So then once you place them there, you need to then go and upgrade this this specific kind of weapon. It's a type of bomb, but the only way you can get it is if you melee kill a certain number of zombies in a specific location for a specific item. Then once you kill all the zombies in that location, you need to then pick up that said item, traverse across this battlefield, which is very muddy, without touching the mud, and place it in another location.
Okay.
And without being touched by a zombie.
Well, without getting touched. So if you get touched by a zombie once, and you're infected,
you have to take this item then back to the area, place it back in the spot, pick it back up, and then continue on.
Okay, so you just can't get damaged.
Right. So that gets this. Then you need the at that point your next step is there's these robots. You need to get up inside of a specific one and wait until it almost pops you out. But at this stage in the Easter egg, the spawns of the robot that you can get up inside, because you can only get up inside of the robot with a glowing foot. But there's 3 of them and it's random, so you need to get up in a specific foot on a specific robot. So you need to wait and survive until that foot glows, and then you can go up inside of it. Then you go up and you wait and you press a button and you have to get out of there and then throw that said bomb that you crafted from not getting this little piece dirty into a robot and throw it into this specific location, right? All within 20 seconds.
Oh, are you kidding me? Sorry.
It's of exiting this said robot. Okay, this is why it's so difficult, especially on solo. Like, playing it with a team of 4 people, maybe it would be easier. Because different people can do different pieces, right? So, like, you have 4 people.
So you can do one thing and then your teammates can do a different task.
Right, and then at that point, you can also keep the round going. So, like, only a specific number of zombies will spawn in a specific round. So if you keep one of them alive and just continue to run away from it, that round won't end. So that's the strategy that I used. But, like, if you have multiple people, they can be running around with that zombie while you're completing all these tasks. So you don't have to deal with a freaking zombie coming out and hitting you and cornering yourself while you're completing part of the task. But anywho, so you blow up this specific spot with a specific weapon that you've crafted by getting melee kills, going up in a specific robot that's random, and throwing it in this spot. You throw a drone into it that you had to craft already by collecting 3 different parts of this thing throughout the battlefield. You throw this drone out there, and then it brings all these, like, mega enemies out. And you have to fight about 12 of them.
Mega enemies? Like, are they just...
Armored zombies.
Ooh. Zombies
that died inside of armored Iron Man suits, essentially.
Yeah, I don't think zombies could just put suits of iron.
Right. So they were in there, and then they died in there, and then they became zombies in a freaking suit.
Oh, okay, so they were people with...
Yes, the suits, but then they became zombies when the zombie outbreak started.
Well, I think there's a problem with those sets of armor.
I think so. Exactly. So
you know, considering that armor should, like, protect you from getting infected by zombies.
Good. But anywho, so you defeat them, then you need, like, and you're barely halfway done. Okay, so at that time, you need to then, so, like, every once in a while, if you kill these zombies, you get a power up, like a something that'll just spawn, and then you can collect it. It's random, right? So in this case, so you can get, like, maximum ammo. You can get an insta kill perk, or like a double points where you get, like, extra points for killing zombies, kind of thing. There's some there. There's one of them called zombie blood. You have to then kill enough enemies, have zombie blood show up randomly, right? You have to have them show up randomly, and then pick up zombie blood, and then shoot a specific airplane out of the sky that is glowing. Then you need to run counterclockwise around the map and hope that the enemy that's inside of that you're supposed to be killing, who would be otherwise invisible to you if you weren't in zombie blood, which only lasts for a limited time. You have to kill him and then pick up the drone, which you had thrown previously. Okay, and that's a whole other thing. So like, and at some point during this whole thing, there are these 4 chests that you have to fill up with zombie souls. So you have to stand in a specific area.
Wait, there's souls in a
in
a military game?
Exactly. So you need to collect these. Zombie souls. Thanks, Mom. So you need to collect these specific zombie souls at some point during this whole process, and fill up these chests with their souls. Now these souls just happen to be in the pathway of these giant freaking robots that if they step on them, resets the whole process. And you have to fill up each one of them with about 25 to 30 zombie souls. So you have to like either end the round or continue it on. And that gives you like more powerful punches, but then you have to go down inside of this specific area, which essentially corners yourself, and wait for zombies to show up that are like glowing. You have to punch each one of them to kill them. Only punching them.
Right.
Not using your awesome weapons or anything like that. Until they finally drop something, you pick that up. And then you have to then take all the staffs that you have painstakingly removed from this location that you would use a teleporter to get out of. You have to take them back into that area, place them in their specific spots. And then you have to kill about 200 zombies in that area. So many freaking steps.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It took me like 3 hours.
Just to beat the whole thing?
Uh-huh. Yep. And if you die in between,
then you gotta start over.
All the way freaking over.
Sounds like what would happen in FNAF Security Breach when you get to when you get to the exit.
Yep.
Like the game just doesn't let you save afterwards.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Speaking of which, I don't know if I've told you this yet, but there's DLC on the way for the game.
Really?
Yeah, coming out next year.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. So
well, I think that was a pretty good game in general. I think,
despite how buggy.
Yeah. I still think I enjoyed it more than the other ones. So I think that'd be good.
I wonder in this DLC, it'll actually have like the 4 other nights that you can go through. You know?
Holy cow!
Because really,
4 other nights. What is this? Like 2 weeks at Freddy's? Like, what are we doing here?
Well, I mean, like, really, the story of that game just took place in one night, and that was it for a 5 nights at Freddy's game.
Exactly. Yeah, and so I think.
So I wonder if like we have to we'll have to get the other 3 endings before we get to that point. Maybe do a live stream. I don't know, because it will.
It'll take a minute.
Oh, it will. Let's see. One ending I think we could definitely get to right away.
Okay.
The fire escape ending. That's one where we have to get all the golden plushies.
Yeah.
That one might take some time.
Mm-hmm.
And then to get the true ending, I think we still have to decommission Monty, like wreck him, steal his parts, and then like we can access some other part of the pizzeria that we have not explored yet.
Dude. Like, despite Five Nights at Freddy's like humble beginnings, like it's just kind of like a jump scare game. I think I enjoyed Security Breach better than the other ones.
Yeah.
I like difficulty wise. I mean, obviously you were playing it and whatnot, but I feel like just as far as like the lore of the game, right? But the lore. But I think it's just a different, kind of a different take on it, you know. And I think I really enjoyed it. I feel like the animatronics were also scarier.
Compared to, well, to be fair, that one time we were starting to record FNAF 4. That one night we were recording at my house, like we were recording a bunch of different FNAF games.
Yeah.
We did 1, a little bit of 2, a little bit of 3. But by the time we started 4, I was like, nope. Forget this recording. Nope, we're done.
It was taken.
And we, you know what? We actually didn't get jump scared yet. I vividly remember
it was
that.
just done.
Oh, yeah. So you have. I mean, I knew what the jump scares were.
Uh-huh.
So imagine the animatronics look a lot more nightmarish,
Mhm.
and their teeth are just like so sharp,
Uh-huh.
like
razor blades.
like razor blade, cone shaped teeth, basically.
Gotcha.
And it was in the dark. And the thing is, you have to be super quiet and listen for breathing in the hallway. If there was breathing, you had to close the door shut,
Mhm.
and then wait for the breathing to stop. Then you can like open the door, turn on the flashlight to see if there's any animatronics down the hallway. Otherwise, you mess that up, then they'll just ambush you.
That's so crazy.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of like recording places, so that I was telling you about the house that I was looking at. So there's an office area that I'm going to use to work from home, but I'm also going to set it up as a place where we can record.
Oh wait. Where at?
I'll just be in Salem.
Oh really? In my hometown?
Yeah, it's hopefully going to be building it by the end of the year.
Are you gonna build it, or is it
it's
someone else gonna build it?
No, someone else is going to build it. I'm not bothering. I'm not bothering with this. Like, you know what? There's too much work involved. I'm going to pay someone else to do it. But yeah, so it's got like this office area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my work tower to like record stuff. But I'm also going to have like an outlet there and everything, so we can bring a console up. The monitor that I've got for it, it's going to be a 32-inch monitor.
Ooh.
Right. So it's a work one, HD, 1080p, like 4K, like nice freaking monitor.
Right.
Right. And then, like I said, have the computer with Elgato in the computer. Like, I'm going to take the back off, take one of those chips. This is going to be there. So that way we can use that to like capture or like.
So this
new.
place in Salem hasn't been built yet.
Correct.
But it's someplace that you're gonna look into.
Oh yeah, went and looked at it the other day. They had a model home.
Oh, okay. So it was like a 3D model tour.
No, it was an actual like house that's built.
Oh, so it is built.
Yeah, but it's just a model. So you go in and like they have it decorated how they would do it, and it's nice.
Oh, okay. So like a parade of home type of thing.
Sort of like that.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll pull it up while you're doing the dialogue.
All right. What are you waiting for? Call to him. No, I won't let you hurt him. Then I shall make you scream. That the fool will come running the moment he hears your cries. Enough!
The fool.
That doesn't sound like Prince Adam or the Beast. The Beast isn't the only one you have to deal with. Begone, boy. You have no business here. Unless, of course, you wish to join in the screaming. This is perfect. When that brute hears your shrieks of terror, he'll come right to me. Don't trouble your... Man, I keep forgetting, like, the voice I make for Beast. It's like... Should I just give him the... I don't know, the Batman voice?
I think so.
Don't trouble yourself. Where are the drugs? Where are they? You're here. No, you mustn't. I told you to leave this place. Leave me alone. I never want to see your face again. Belle. What an awful thing to say. All right. If that's how you feel, I understand. My hideousness is punishment for being selfish and unable to love. I was made into a monster, loved by no one, and I only became more selfish. That is, until I met you, Belle. We're the only person who accepted me. Little by little, you warmed my cold, selfish heart. The memories of our day. Damn. The memories of our days together are my most precious. I won't cast them aside. So I'm sorry, but I can't leave you here, even if you hate me for it. Consider it my final selfish act. Oh, Beast. Well, well. I never dreamed such ugliness could hide such beautiful a heart.
This calls for a change of plan, Beast. I shall claim your heart instead of Belle's. No, please!
Oh, she did.
Oh, dang.
Well, so much for the change of plan. Belle's heart it is after all. It seems her cold words spoke little of her true feelings. She loves you, Beast. And you ain't getting her back. I can feel it shining in her heart.
You feed really well done anyways. Where are you?
She went that way. That's the way the shadows fled.
Really? Because, I mean, she just, like, disappeared out of thin air. I didn't see any other shadows moving.
What are you doing here?
No time to talk. We gotta go after them, right?
Oh, no time to talk. We have to go after them right away. I think that's Donald. I don't know.
You'd help me?
Well, you bet. After what you just said, we gotta help you. Let's go get Belle's heart back.
Right.
Okay, and this puts me back in the
Oh, yeah,
preview.
but I had that whole office idea. I was like, yo, have the desk, the TV where we want it. We can even hook up headphones because we're not like super far away from the TV kind of thing. So like,
could we?
Yeah, we can hear the volume and each other. So get that set up. Plus, it'll have doors, and because I'm going to work from home from there.
Oh, so that way it's not
soundproof
like a big, massive room where our voices
Right.
just like bounce off the walls in this large
yeah.
living room.
Because I'm going to soundproof it as much as I can. Because,
Ooh.
I mean, I sell over the phone, so the more soundproof it is, the more dead the sound is inside of that room.
Oh, yeah.
The better it'll be. The better sound quality on my mic will be. I'll be able to hear them better, that kind of thing. And so, another thing that I'm going to set up there is, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. But I think it's gonna have doors, right? It's gonna have like a pair of double doors that go to it, but then it's gonna be nice. So I saw it the other day, like walked through the monohome, and I'm like, okay, there's something here. There's something to this, and that's part of why I decided to start working 12-hour days. They're like, wait a minute, if I want my goals, if I want my stuff. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you gotta put in the extra hours.
Yep, extra hours, extra work, and it's like, got it. Like, deal. So, and like, I just kind of told myself, I was like, you know what, what's it going to take to accomplish my goals, like what I want? Oh, I need to miss 4 hours of sleep a day. Deal. Right? And then the nice thing is, like, so for example, I'm going, from now on, I'm going to make my schedule 6 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon. Right? My actual shift doesn't start till 10. I go 10 to 6.
Right.
Right? So by doing it this way, if I start getting tired, right? Let's say 1 week I'm just not feeling it, I'm worn out. I just won't go until 10. Right? That's 4 extra hours of sleep that can do wonders. Right? I'm like, I feel better. So I told Barbara on those. So it was before that, I was like, I'm going to try it. So after Tuesday, though, I felt that. And, like, it's been a long time since I've worked a 12-hour day. Right? Like, I mean, back at the farm, it was pretty common. Do that a lot. And then when I worked at the hospital, again, it was pretty common, right? Like, most of the time I was working, like, 16 hours at a time. And so there was kind of a feeling of accomplishment when you got done working that many hours. Right? It's like, hey, I feel like I accomplished something. But, like, I've been... lazy's kind of a strong word. Oh, got him.
Ooh, most of them.
But like I think that for me, 12 hours a day is good for me. Because like even after today, so like last night I was up till just past midnight. Woke up at 4 o'clock, worked out. Because I work out before I go to work. Then I get ready, take a shower, head to work, I need to leave here by around 5 o'clock or just after 5, right? Because it takes a little while to get there. So excuse me. So I get there though, and it's like, yo, I'm the only person that's here making calls at this time. So I get all the leads, all the people that are coming through, the good and the bad. So like, I talked to some really pissed off people this morning in Florida because I'm calling people on the East Coast because they have a 3-hour difference because it's like 9 o'clock in the morning over there. But at the same time, it's like, yo, if I need to take or call out for like half a day or whatever, I'm good. Because I just worked 4 hours in the morning to make up for those hours I called off in the afternoon.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. So I just in visiting with Barbara, it's like, you know what? That's what I want. And I really want a nice truck. That's something that I really want. Like I want a Ford Raptor. I think have I shown you a picture?
It was that red truck, wasn't it?
Well, it was the red one that I liked that was for sale, but there's a dark, flat green color one that I love, and that's what color I would make this thing. Right, so like it looks like so you know those Jeeps from Halo, the Warthogs?
I think so.
I'll pull it up. Let's see. But yeah, it's pretty freaking awesome. Let's see, F50.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get. So it's a matte green.
Oh, it was the military.
Yeah,
green.
military green looks awesome. So I really like the way that looks, and so it's like, okay, so how can I get that and the house that I want so we can have like an awesome recording office?
Wait,
That's how.
sorry, say that again.
Oh, sorry, I was like, yo, how can I get the house and the truck? And it's like, he is 4 hours of sleep, giving up a day.
Like, what do you do to like stay up through the day if you're so tired?
Not a lot. Honestly, I don't get too tired after 12 hours. I mean, I'm not doing a ton of like really like hard labor. So like, I mean, at the farm, I mean, like, think about it, like when we were doing like cherry production or whatever, I mean, we were on our feet like all day moving things. Like it was heavy, it was hard, it was like longer even hours than that. And then when I was working at the hospital, it was like I was there all night. So I mean, I got used to like not having a crap ton of sleep, and so it was just so this, I mean, I sit at a desk all day. They feed me lunch. I have all the soda I could want. And it's just like, wait a minute. You mean I can just work my butt off and get more than, like, what I would have gotten at both of those places combined? Deal. Because like I said, I mean, it's not even based on, like, the overtime. Because, like, the overtime, it's almost negligible. Right? Like what I make on overtime. So, I mean, $12 an hour on overtime, that's not a lot of cash. Right? Like, that's really not a lot.
Like, don't you, I mean, to stay up, don't you, like, take, like, energy drinks or soda or coffee just to stay up?
Just 2 energy drinks a day. One in the morning, right when I'm on my way to work.
Mm-hmm.
So I have one while I'm driving. And then I have another one in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. Because by then, the previous energy, which I was drinking at like 5, has worn out, right? So between 5 and 2 o'clock, that's 9 hours. So whatever energy was in there, it's gone, right? It's used. So then, I actually have a smaller one with less caffeine in it at 2 o'clock, and then that'll hold me off till 6 o'clock when I get out.
Okay, so 2 in the afternoon.
Right. So I feel like that's pretty good, you know, like between 5 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I said that's 9 freaking hours, right? So like 5 to 12, that's 7, 8, 9, yeah. So at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I grab my energy drink. because I take my lunch break at 1. So then I've got like all kinds of times. So like I get off of my lunch break at like 1:30, and I've already got I pick up my energy drink, put it in our team's fridge. As soon as 2 o'clock rolls off, I stand up, go grab it, and I'm ready to rock. So it's like, heck yeah. Gonna make it work, 10 man. That like that house is as good as mine. Right, so I just I don't know, I got an extra.
Only I'm going to live there. My wife and kids can stay at grandma's house.
Yeah, this is gonna be mine. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you just okay?
Zippity zap.
Yeah. Zap to death, please.
Yep.